I grew up in church pretty much since I was born. It was a ton of fun, especially in my middle school and beginning part of my high school years. Later into high school, I had experienced a lot of hurt and what felt like betrayal, and it created a big disconnect, not only with me and church, but me and God. It was a really, really tough period of this has been my whole life, and I feel like my whole life is pushing me out of the door. And so I got to a point where I was just like, I'm done with church altogether, and I'll just try and do the whole, just follow God and not have to worry about his people, because his people kind of suck. I got to that point, I'd made the decision I wasn't going back to church. And then I had a friend that was coming to Propel that had invited me and was like, hey, I'm getting baptized. Would love for you to be there. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. I'll support a friend. I remember walking through the doors, and just immediately the atmosphere there was just something so different about it. It was so welcoming and so loving. Everybody was so authentically just very kind and very genuine. And it wasn't just they're being nice and smiling just because that's what they're supposed to do. They genuinely cared about me as a person. I started coming more actively, and what God had shown me in that process was, hey, I know you've had bad experiences in the past. I know you've had these negative circumstances and situations, but know that that's not my heart for you, and I want you to experience all that I have for you. And a lot of that comes from my people who care about you, who love you, who want to serve you, and who want to do life with you. I think there's so much hope that can come from that. And so I would just encourage you, just try it. Give it that step of faith. Just try it one time. God will honor that and help give direction as to where you should be planted.